Hey Clashers, the Electro Titan is the newest troop in Clash of Clans, and I thought I would share the top 3 strategies for this new troop in Clash of Clans with the strategy links and with the best pet combination, because this is such a common question nowadays. What pet should I use? And if you like guide videos like this, if you liked my sneak peeks and everything, and if you would like to support the channel, and if you're planning to buy any of those offers or skins anyway, well, make sure that you put and use one of your favorite content creators' codes. And if you want to support me, it's code iTzu. Really appreciate it. But now let's dive into the first strategy. And the first strategy on our list is the Titan Smash. It's pretty much the same thing as Super Bowler Smash or P.E.K.K.A. Super Wizard Smash, but replace all of those troops with Titans. I really do not like those hybrid combinations of Super Bowlers and Titans. For me, it's always really tricky to make those healers switch. But if I have 4 Titans, it's really easy to make sure those healers are transitioning over and healing my Titans again back to full HP. The next thing in this one is the pets. The Warden is always a tricky one. I prefer the Owl right now because it works as Coco, Loon as well. At the same time, it feels like the Frosty. If I use Frosty for the Warden, he always dies. Like, I'm really not sure what to use on the Warden. I felt like the Owl is the best thing so far. The King can be used with Frosty, but as well with the Yak or with the Phoenix. I really like the Frosty because it gives you a lot of power overall in the setup. But let's take a look at this first base from Stars. And yes, I will do voiceover for today's video. The reason for this is I want to make this video as much guide-like as possible, so you really know what you should do in the end with those strategies. And that's not as easy as attacking and explaining everything at the same time. So I hope that's fine for you. Let's dive into this first attack. With this strategy, the One Walk is your friend. It's really, really strong, and you can combine it with this strategy perfectly. But what is the next thing? Well, in most cases, this now depends on the spell towers nowadays. If you have like this poison or, for example, a rage tower inside the base, you really like to run the siege machine, which is the flame flinger on the outside. It's a nice pathing tool, it's a nice funneling option overall, so this is like a really nice siege machine to make this strategy even more powerful. The next thing which you're going to use is the lock launcher if you're facing the invisibility towers inside the core. As well, this base is perfectly displaying why I am bringing a heal spell and not maybe another rage or maybe not even 2 freezes. The main reason is because those really toxic and heavy stacked ring bases are having so much damage in the core that, first of all, I need to somehow protect my troops even better. And not only that, I need to protect my healers. With all of this damage which is happening in Town Hall 15 or on Town Hall 15, you have to protect pretty much everything. This is what we're trying to do. So, pushing it out into the core, so far everything good. Really make sure that you're not wasting the vulnerability too early. That's what I'm trying to do right now, and there's the heal. Covering everything, my healers are safe, the defending hound popped immediately because of my Titans, and this is the strength of this troop. And with that, the Town Hall eventually is going down. At the same time, the Flame Flinger is doing a great job of taking down the top side, but those Rage Towers are incredible. I have to say, after the first day of people are running those Rage Towers on defense in the Legend League, I have to say I completely misjudged the power of the Rage Towers. Yes, invisibility and poison is really strong, but Rage Towers, if you're getting a lot of key defense in there and you do not have lightnings on offense, you're going to struggle, and it's a lot of damage. Without the heal, I really don't think we could have threshed out this base, but because we had the power in the core, we were able to overcome this. Another reason why I like the Titans, they're quite tanky. As I said, with the four Titans, the healer switch, the healer transition is not as hard. And you saw as well how nicely we took down those defending healers with the headhunters. That's why we have those in there. The pets did a nice job. The Frosty did amazing with freezing defenses and freezing everything and slowing everything down. And this means this is going to finish in 3-star. Nice 3-star for us. First 3-star for this video. So let's take a look at the second strategy in our top 3 ranking. And this strategy might surprise you, okay? This strategy might surprise you because we are not only using Titans, but as well the new recall spell. This combination is actually quite impressive, okay? I was surprised with how much power this has. So let's just talk it through. So what you're going to do is you're going to blimp into the core next to the town hall, wherever the town hall is. Use the warden ability for that, recall the warden, and then get the nice 3-star with finishing things off with the Titan Smash in the end. It works really well, especially the pet combination is the best. Those new pets are perfect for ground. It is incredible how strong those are for ground. And if you can keep the lizard alive, it's providing so much damage. It is insane. So, this is one of the new bases. This is actually a base which Gaku shared on Twitter. And, well, we have to attack it. So, again, as I said, we're going to use the warden ability in most cases. If it's not like a super cheap outside blizzard, okay? I mean, 99% of the time, I'm going for the town hall and I'm going for pathing. I'm trying to create like a U shape for my titans to just walk through. If possible, get the town hall. If not, it's not the end of the world. At the same time, we're getting now the blimp next to the town hall. At the same time, we recalled the warden to keep that warden alive, turning those super wizards invisible, getting the town hall out, looting out the clan castle, and at the moment, so many people are running the ring bases. This is pretty much a counter to most of those ring bases, until the point where people are going to run poison towers. This is going to then be a little bit more problematic. But at this point, everyone is running those ring bases, and they're so toxic to attack. But with this strategy, it's working pretty good. You do not have a poison spell with this army. If this is happening, what we have right now, just use a Titan. The Titan is going to work exactly as a poison. If a Hound, for example, is not going to pop inside the base, just storm out, take him down with one Titan and the Queen, and you're going to be fine again. It is crazy how strong and how good this works. At this point now, we're just going to walk entire base. This is pretty much it. As I said, we always try to create this U shape and create a pathing for our troops to just walk the entire site. And that's what we're doing right now. And take a look as well at that. If you can keep the lizard alive, in our case, it unfortunately died early because of the multi-inferno tower, but if you can keep it alive, it is doing two things for you. First of all, headhunters are not that needed anymore. It's a nice non-stop DPS output because you're doing a blizzard into a ground attack, which always takes a lot of time. This is why you're recalling the warden as well, okay? You're not only recalling because you're getting bonus hit points on your troops, but as well because you're getting bonus damage outputs to make sure that you're not running the risk of time failing, okay? In combination with the poison lizard, that is an incredible, nice thing to have. And for us now, I mean, there is no base left, okay? This is just a really nice smash, and this strategy works way better than I expected. Give it a try if you want to. Yeah, poison towers are not going to be your friend, but at the same time, versus those ring bases at the moment, it is a great answer. At the same time, I feel like at the moment, we're going to have a lot of meta shifts. I feel like at this point, no one really knows what is the best strategy at the moment, like overall, like long term. So we really have to go step by step, day by day. Like today, this strategy works really well. Tomorrow, there's already going to be a different defending meta. And this is so fun. This is so fun. This is what I love about this new update, that it completely reshaped the game. And if you always want to make sure that you're staying up to date with the strategies which are usable at the moment, make sure to follow this channel, because I will always try to update you on everything I know, because I'm right now pushing as well Legends, trying to use as many different strategies as possible. And there's another one, 9 Titan Smash. I already had it in my sneak peek video, but today, let's give it another try, okay? The idea of this strategy is pretty much starting on the opposite side of the town hall. If it's a ring base, no problem, you have the heal spell, so you should be able to power through. We have seen how good it works versus rings. I thought this time it's a box base. It's time for a box base, okay? So what you're doing is try to fund the outsides and then just go through. Remember though, you have so many freezes. Make good use of them. Don't really try to delay them too much, save them for too long. That's not what you should go for. Try to use them efficient. And for us, it's main targets like the scatter. It's main targets like that defending monolith, which we have to take down. We now have the push going into this. The outside is funneled with those Electro Titans. And then, as soon as you see one of those outside flanks is struggling a little bit with the maybe defending hero, you can add that Royal Champion to support them. It's always a really nice thing to push everything through. The warden ability for us, we're going to delay it because we're using the heal. There's a ton of giant bombs in the core. And with that, we're just pushing through. Warden ability used, King is protected after the heal is running out or after he's leaving the area of the heal. Jump spell is in as well. At this point now, we have so many freezes. We have the 7 freezes left and we're non-stop using them, especially for the back end, especially for the town hall. It's always something important. And the Royal Champ with Diggy. This pet combination is incredible, especially in ground attacks. I feel like with air attacks, it's maybe sometimes even better to bring the Phoenix on the Royal Champ. But if you have support, if you're able to spread the damage with like your ground strategy and the Royal Champ and Diggy, they're nearly unkillable because you have so much tanking power, and then as soon as the Royal Champ is in danger, Diggy is popping up and stunning the defense. It is incredible. For us at this point, unfortunately the Town of Poison is not avoidable. I cannot freeze the Town of Poison, so the Royal Champ is going to go down eventually. But the next cool thing about Diggy is as soon as one hero dies, Diggy is going to transition over to the next hero. And that's what he's doing right now. He's following now the Warden. He has chosen the Warden as new hero and is following him. And because he's always going underground, he's most of the time surviving. The Unicorn is doing the same thing. It's like going to the next hero, but because it's staying on the ground and not going underground, it's always going down. It's going to get taken care of. Diggy is different. So this is going to be a nice 3-star. I hope I was able to give you some ideas if you want to use the Electro Titans. My final feedback for this new troop, I have to say I feel like it's kind of underwhelming. It looks OP in the first place. It works great versus on a 14 basis, but trust me, as soon as you have a higher upgraded base, Titans are going to struggle. Let me know if you have found an amazing Titan strategy. Let me know down below in the comments. For me, I feel like they're kind of underwhelming as a new troop. That could have been a bit stronger in my opinion. I'm pretty sure they won't get nerfed. If you want to use them, try them out. I'm pretty sure you're going to be safe. And well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you would like to see next. Until then, see ya and bye bye.